57 first place votes, 23 second place votes, 18 third place votes, 2 fourth place votes, 100 ballots. Nikola Jokić, 827 points. He has been in first place in the straw poll in 3 consecutive ballots going back to last year, and he's been in the top 2 in the last 7. And let's just remind everybody the numbers that Nikola Jokić is putting up as the number one guy on this list. 30.9 points, second in the league. 13.3 rebounds. I believe that's first in the league. Actually, it might be second.
Cat's first.
Yeah, second to Cat, right. 9.9 assists, second in the league. Second in all 3 categories. While shooting 55.8% from the field on 21 shots a game and shooting 48.9% on threes.
His most shots per game by 3 in his career, obviously just because they need it. So he's shooting more than ever.
And by the way, he's averaging 1.8 steals a game.
And more efficient than ever. Typically,
there's no longer any room for debate. Joker is on track to claim his 4th MVP award, a feat that cements his place among the immortals of basketball. Yet, despite his dominance, whispers of doubt persist. Critics question whether his accomplishments are worthy of such high recognition. But let's be clear, the numbers don't lie, and the truth is undeniable. Joker deserves this MVP more than ever before, and we're here to break down why any argument against him is not just wrong, it's an affront to basketball logic and history. This is not just a great season, it's a historic one. Joker is rewriting the record books, game by game, with numbers that transcend eras. Through the first 19 games of the 2024-25 NBA season, Joker is averaging an eye-popping 32.3 points, 13.6 rebounds, and 10.2 assists per game. These stats place him in the rarest of company players who dominate not just in one aspect of the game but across the board. Let's put this into context. Only a handful of players in NBA history have even approached these averages for an entire season. What Joker is doing doesn't just stand out, it towers above the achievements of most MVP winners. His 32.3 points per game represent a career high and rank 2nd in the league, trailing only Giannis Antetokounmpo's 32.5. Meanwhile, his league-leading 13.6 rebounds and 10.2 assists rank 1st and 2nd, respectively. No one else combines scoring, rebounding, and playmaking at this level. If the season as a whole isn't convincing enough, let's zoom in on one extraordinary stretch: early December 2024. In just 2 games over 30 hours, Joker achieved a feat so rare it's almost mythical. December 7th vs. Washington Wizards, 56 points, 16 rebounds, 8 assists. December 8th vs. Atlanta Hawks, 48 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists. In total, he scored 104 points, grabbed 30 rebounds, and dished out 16 assists in less than 2 days. To find comparisons, you'd have to look back decades to the likes of Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, or Kobe Bryant. Only 26 players in NBA history have achieved back-to-back games of this caliber. This isn't just dominance, it's a redefinition of what it means to control a basketball game. In just 48 hours, Joker reminded the world that greatness isn't an accident, it's a nightly expectation for him. With his 4th MVP within reach, Joker is poised to join an exclusive club of NBA greats. Only 5 players in history, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Bill Russell, and Wilt Chamberlain, have won 4 or more MVP awards. To be mentioned alongside these names is a testament to Joker's dominance. But what makes his case even more compelling is his age. At just 29, Joker is still in his prime, and his potential for future achievements looms large. Unlike many of his peers, who peaked briefly before declining, Joker seems to be getting better with each passing year. His career arc suggests that he's not just a contemporary great but an all-time legend in the making. Despite these towering accomplishments, a vocal minority of critics still question Joker's MVP candidacy. They point to the Denver Nuggets' modest 1-10 record, arguing that an MVP must lead a top-tier team. Others claim his consistent brilliance has made his performances seem routine, robbing them of their deserved spotlight. But these arguments fall apart under scrutiny. Joker is the glue holding the Nuggets together in a season riddled with injuries and inconsistency. Without him, Denver wouldn't just struggle, they'd collapse entirely. A most valuable player isn't just the best player on the best team, they're the individual whose presence transforms their team, and Joker does exactly that. It's not just about big numbers, it's about how those numbers are achieved. Joker's efficiency is off the charts. His 64.7% true shooting percentage ranks among the best in the league, and he leads in advanced metrics like player efficiency rating per and box plus minus BPM. These stats quantify his impact on every possession, showcasing his value on both offense and defense. Critics have noted that Joker allows opponents to shoot 69.5% at the rim when defending, ranking among the worst in the league. But this is an isolated flaw in an otherwise impeccable game. His offensive dominance and leadership more than compensate for any defensive shortcomings. Numbers can only tell part of the story. What makes Joker truly special is his ability to elevate his teammates. As a center, his passing and court vision rival those of the league's best point guards. Night after night, he sets up his teammates for easy baskets, creating opportunities where none seem to exist. Beyond his playmaking, Joker's leadership and composure are invaluable. In a league filled with flashy stars, his quiet confidence and work ethic set him apart. He's the ultimate team player, someone who leads by example and lets his performances do the talking. As the MVP race takes shape, it's clear that Joker has separated himself from the pack. In ESPN's latest straw poll, he earned 57 out of 100 first-place votes, with a total of 829 points. His closest competitors, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Giannis Antetokounmpo, trail significantly with 677 and 624 points, respectively. Even after Giannis's dominant performance in the NBA Cup final, the gap remains substantial. The MVP discussion may continue, but the numbers overwhelmingly favor Joker. The race isn't over, but it's his to lose. Joker isn't just playing basketball, he's redefining what's possible in the sport. His performances this season have been nothing short of historic, setting new benchmarks for future generations to chase. Each night he steps onto the court, he's adding to a legacy that will be remembered long after his playing days are over. Consider the broader historical implications of his achievements. Basketball has always celebrated its iconic figures, players who transcend their era to redefine what greatness means. Wilt Chamberlain dominated with sheer physicality, Michael Jordan with an indomitable will to win, and LeBron James with an unprecedented combination of skill and athleticism. Joker is carving his place in this lineage not with physical dominance or highlight reel dunks, but through a unique blend of intelligence, creativity, and efficiency. His style of play challenges traditional notions of what an NBA superstar should look like, offering a new model for future players to emulate. Joker's ability to adapt and consistently innovate on the court ensures that his impact extends far beyond any single season. When he orchestrates the Nuggets' offense, it's not just basketball, it's artistry. Every pass, every shot, and every decision showcases a mind that's always 3 steps ahead of the defense. In a sport often dominated by individual athleticism, Joker proves that the game's true beauty lies in its complexity, teamwork, and strategy. This is not just his season, it's a chapter in basketball history being written right before our eyes. The case for Joker's 4th MVP isn't just compelling, it's undeniable. From his jaw-dropping numbers to his transformative impact on the Denver Nuggets, he exemplifies what it means to be the most valuable player. Detractors may continue to question his worthiness, but the truth is clear: Joker isn't just meeting the standard for greatness, he's setting it. This isn't just about one award, it's about a legacy. Joker's journey from a little-known draft pick to a perennial MVP contender is a story of perseverance, hard work, and unparalleled basketball IQ. He has reshaped the expectations of what a center can achieve, combining the playmaking of a point guard, the scoring of a forward, and the rebounding of a traditional big man. With each game, he redefines the ceiling for what one player can contribute to the sport. As fans, we are witnessing a generational talent at his peak. Joker's greatness isn't just a moment in time, it's a bridge to the future of basketball. Whether or not this season culminates in his 4th MVP award, it is undeniable that his performances are shaping how we understand and appreciate the game. The debates may continue, but history will remember him as one of the greatest to ever grace the hardwood. This is not just Joker's era, it's a golden era for basketball itself, and it is being led by a player who proves night after night that greatness knows no limits.